Imagine a young prince. Not just any prince, an African prince. This prince traded his savannah for the streets of London. Goodbye lions and zebras, hello double-decker buses and black cabs. He thought he was ready. He had seen it all on TV. Or so he thought. Turns out Buckingham Palace is not next door to every flat. Who knew? His Highness arrived at Heathrow, excited and a little nervous. This concrete jungle was a bit different from his palace gardens. No lions, no elephants, just pigeons and the occasional fox. Still, he was ready for an adventure. He had heard tales of British politeness. Mind the gap, they would say. He was determined to mind all the gaps. Little did he know, navigating the tube during rush hour is like joining a mosh pit in slow motion. But hey, at least the trains ran on time. Mostly. First things first. Food. Our prince was a huge fan of his mama's cooking. Fufu, peanut stew, grilled tilapia, you name it. He craved the warmth of ginger, the kick of chili, the comfort of home. Then he saw the menu. Bangers and mash, toad in the hole. What in the Queen's English were these things? Don't even get me started on the tea. Where were the spices? The ginger. The milk in the tea felt like a betrayal. It was like putting ketchup in Yolof rice. He missed the sweet milky tea of his homeland. But he soon discovered Nando's. Finally, some spice in his life. Turns out, even princes need their peri-peri fix. Now let's talk about communication. Our prince, bless his soul, thought he spoke English. Keyword, thought. He soon realized British slang was a whole other language. Bob's your uncle, they'd say. He kept looking around for his long-lost British Uncle Bob. Spoiler alert, there was no Bob. Shopping was another adventure. He wandered the aisles of Tesco, utterly lost. Where was the fufu flour, the dried fish, the plantains? He ended up buying a pack of digestives and calling it a day. Those biscuits were surprisingly addictive, even if they didn't taste like home. Despite the cultural bumps and food-related near-death experiences, our prince began to find his footing. He learned to appreciate the dry British humour. He even mastered the art of queuing, though he still wasn't quite sure why it was necessary. He found a community of fellow Africans, sharing stories and laughter. London, he realised, was a melting pot of cultures. He could find a taste of home in Brixton Market, dance to Afrobeat in Soho, and debate the merits of Arsenal versus Manchester United with his new mates at the pub. He began to see the beauty of cultural exchange, the humour in misunderstandings, and the strength in adapting to a new way of life. He was an African prince, yes, but he was also becoming a citizen of the world.